Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Dia. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video on my new fitness and food journal from Clever Fox, but before I get started with that, I just wanted to go ahead and mention the second order that I did for Wonderland222 for my 2023 planner. If you watched my last video, you know that I purchased the B6 size for myself, and I was going to use this as my personal planner next year, the same as I did this year, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one as my business planner next year and my sterling ink as my personal planner. So that was the first order I did from Wonderland, and right after I ordered that, my husband asked me to order him a Wonderland planner in the A5 size because when I first started testing them out last year, I purchased the A5 and the B6 to see which one I would like better, and I ended up going with the B6. I think that is the perfect size planner for me, so he started using my A5 and has loved it so far, so we ordered him one for next year. And I just wanted to know if any of you guys want to see a side-by-side comparison of the A5 and the B6, let me know and I can make a video on that. Aside from my two planners that I purchased from Wonderland, I also wanted to show you these washi stickers that I purchased. I've seen these on there since last year and I've kind of always wanted to try them out. So I thought I would purchase them and test them out and show them to you guys in case you're curious what they're like. And then these are just the stickers that came with my planners. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this Clever Fox planner since that's what most of you are probably here for. And I'll show you guys these after if too much time hasn't passed. Okay, if you've watched any of my previous vlogs, I had made myself a fitness and food journal, and it was pretty much mirroring this. It had less features than this, but I wanted to try making one on my own, and I was using it for a while, but it really just got to be too much work to draw out the pages every day. So then I did them digitally and I started printing them and pasting them, but even that was taking up too much time. So I finally just went ahead and purchased the fitness and food journal from Clever Fox. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick flip through of that. Yellow is my happy color, so I went ahead and purchased it in the amber yellow color just because it makes me happy whenever I go to grab it. And if you can see the details in the cover, they are so cute. There's scales and little t-shirt weights. You got this measuring tape. I love the cover on this. And then this is the binding. It says Food and Fitness Journal on it, and the back just kind of has the same designs on it. This planner is only a 3-month planner, and it's still a bit chunky even though it's only 3 months, and part of that's because these pages are 120 GSM, so they're pretty thick and can hold up to just about any pen, and there are 2 pages per day. Like all of Clever Fox's other planners, it has this band to keep it shut, an elastic pen loop, and 3 ribbon dividers. And they always match the color of the book, which I love. Okay, so it just says a fitness and food journal, and then your name, reward if found. I started to use this and then we went away for a few days to Arizona, so I stopped using it and just started using an app on my phone called Lose It. But what I normally do is keep track of my stuff on Lose It, and then at the end of the day I go ahead and put it in here. But while I'm gone, I just use my phone. So I've only used a few pages of this so far, but I do plan on getting started on it again in probably October. This first page is my starting point and results, and I just put my name, my height, my goal is to lose weight, and then I took some pictures of me and printed them up on my selfie printer and just pasted them here, and then I have all of my measurements right here. Sorry I blurred them out. I am in the process of getting back into shape and just don't feel like sharing that information right now. One of the reasons I tried to make this planner on my own and not purchase it was because I really wasn't into writing my goals. I know why I want to be healthy and I have it written in other areas, but if you don't, this is the perfect area to write your goals, why you want it, your deadline, and reward if achieved. Which, as I'm saying that, I really should keep track of one of my current goals. My mother-in-law challenged all the women in the family to do 70 75 hard, and I am on day 9 of that, so I should write that in here. But it has goals like drinking a gallon of water a day, working out twice a day, so maybe I'll go ahead and keep track of that challenge in here. Next are the monthly pages, and it's actually a monthly page, monthly review, and then the next monthly page. You have your notes over here on the left. You have an undated calendar, so you can pick this up whenever you want, middle of the year, middle of the month. If you skip a month, it's not such a big deal because you can just start where you left off. Down at the bottom over here, you have most important goals for this month, and then things that I'll do better this month. And it has the different categories: health and fitness, self-care, fun and recreation, body image, personal development, and spiritual. And as I showed you a second ago, you have your monthly review. So you do your measurements again, and then you go ahead and update your picture. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do I feel about myself in each key area? On this page, it has what were the biggest wins, how do I feel about my progress, which life areas were lacking and why, how will I improve next month, and then you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in each of these areas. It really is helpful to sit down and take the time to fill these things out, so I am going to make sure I do that when I start in October. Here's another monthly page. So there are 4 monthly spreads and 4 monthly reviews, even though this is a 3-month calendar. Not sure how that works. Okay, this is where I was testing it out a little bit. I haven't been doing weight training, and that's kind of the main reason I got this planner, is because I was doing weight training and really wanted to start keeping track of that, because my food I do keep track of in an app, but it's neat to write it all down and like have an overview of your entire day. So I don't mind copying the information from my cell phone to here, especially because I leave this at home. So if I'm out and about and I need to log what I ate, I just put it in my phone and then transfer it to this when I get back. Over on this left-hand side, you just put in the day and date. Here's the date, and you can mark what day it is. Start time and finish, total time. I'll probably never fill that part out. The muscle group that you're working, warm up, cool down, and then it has this section here where you can put in what you're doing, and then it has 6 sets. You put in how many reps and how much weight you did. So when I had made this for myself, I was using this section a lot, and I will get started on it again. I've just been doing more cardio lately, but I do want to get back into some weight training. Down on the bottom over here, it has the cardio section. So you have the type, the time, the distance, and the calories burned, which all of this stuff I keep track of on my Apple Watch, and then I just transfer the information here. So if I don't have time to do it throughout the day, I will just do it at the end of the day or first thing in the morning. It has workout satisfaction rate, so you can go ahead and mark that here. On the right-hand side, we have this upper section with weight, sleep hours, fruit, body fat, caffeine drinks, and veggies. I will probably most likely just use this for the weight section. I should probably keep track of caffeine because I really try not to have more than 1 cup of coffee a day. And I can probably go ahead and do body fat too, because my scale tells me that. I don't feel like those are things that I need to track every day. On the right-hand side up here, you have your mood for the day, your energy level, and the activity. I went ahead and filled this in with my Tombow dual brush pens. You have sugar-free, gluten-free, lactose-free. I'm not any of those. I do try to stay away from sugar and gluten, but those aren't important to me. But if they are to you, there is an area where you can mark if you achieved that. Over here is water, to keep track of water. They're little water drops. I just kind of destroyed mine. And then you have your food section. So you have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and it leaves space for you to put in what time you had these things. I do it for these 3 meals. I don't do it for snacks because I don't. Starting from left to right, you have your product, the serving size, calories, protein, fat, and carbs, and all of these things are automatically tracked on my app. So I go ahead and just transfer them in here. After each section is a subtotal. So my app also does that for me. I don't even have to add these up. My app tells me what my subtotals are for each meal. And if you're curious about that app, it's called Lose It, and I'll go ahead and link it down below. At the end of the day, it has your total that you can put down here versus your goal. I don't have a goal written in there. I'm not that focused yet, but I do go ahead and keep track of my totals. Here's the next day I did it. I got really lazy with my water because I am drinking a gallon of water a day because of the challenge that I'm doing. So once I finished my gallon, I just like drew a line through them all. Still not using this. And then this is where I left off, and I decided I'm doing a lot of traveling and I'm pretty busy this month, so I'm going to go ahead and start in October. And that's the beauty of this planner. I can pick up whenever I want, and I don't have to scratch out any date or anything like that. I'll just start here in October. As I said in the beginning, you have 3 months of those pages. And then at the back, they have these handy little sections where you can put in the products that you eat the most. There's a section for meat, fish, and protein, dairy and eggs, grains, nuts, beans, legumes, and fruits and vegetables. And you can put in the serving amount, calories, protein, fat, and carbs, so that when you're filling in stuff, you can reference your most common foods in the back here. And then it just has this little dot grid. Then you have my progress tracker, which has 20 trackers on it. I think it's just one page. Hold on. Yeah, it has 20 trackers on it, and you can track things by week. So I honestly cannot think of anything off the top of my head that I would track by week. The only thing that comes to my mind right now is maybe how many books you read in a week, which how many people read more than one book in a week. So, okay, not that. I don't know. I'll look at their little reference thing and see if it shows something, but I really can't think of anything that I would track by week except for maybe weight. That's something you can do. So you can track your weight maybe, and at the end of the week, go ahead and write what your weight is, because it's not really good to check it every day anyway. So once a week is probably cool. Okay. Next is a bunch of blank pages, which I kind of did a pen test right here. And actually they're not blank pages, they are dot grid pages. And I wasn't gonna use these for anything else. So I went ahead and put these printables, which I'll link down below to the Etsy store that I purchased them from. Like I said, my mother-in-law challenged me and the other women in our family to do 75 hard. And at first I was gonna do the 75 soft until I really listened to Andy Frisello? I'll link that down below too. But I listened to his podcast, and after listening to it, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do the 75 hard. So that's what I've been doing. And honestly, I've been forgetting to mark it in here because I bought the app for that as well. And I've been keeping track of it there because you can keep your daily picture and everything in there too. If you're curious what the 75 hard challenge is, it's a mental challenge, not necessarily a food or fitness challenge. It is more of a mental challenge. The things that you need to do every day for 75 days are follow a diet. You pick which diet works best for you. You have to work out 2 times a day for 45 minutes, and one of those workouts has to be outside. No alcohol or cheat meals. 1 gallon of water a day, which I never thought I would be able to do, but surprisingly, it's day 9 and I'm starting to do really well. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book every day and take a progress picture every day. I'll probably go ahead and go back in and backfill this, but for now I'm just keeping track on my phone. And like all of Clever Fox's planners, they have this pocket in the back with 3 sheets of stickers that I will probably never use. And then this kind of shows you how to use the planner. And I wanted to see what they did for this. Okay, so they have meditation practice, and then a plus if you did it all week, and vegetarian diet, a plus or a minus if you did it all week, running club. So yeah, I guess those are some ideas of what you can track there. Okay, I just thought I would go ahead and show you guys this planner. I've kind of been going on for a bit now, so I don't think I'm gonna show you these washi stickers right now. If you guys are curious how these look once they're stuck on the pages, let me know, and I can add that in a video or in one of my vlogs or something showing you how they look. And if you wanna see a comparison of my A5 and my B6 Wonderland, let me know that too. Thank you everyone for stopping by and sticking around until the end of the video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I'll try to remember to link everything that I mentioned down below as well. If you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, which is usually on Saturdays, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.